on 4's Eye on Health with Dr. Gary Kawesch.
And welcome to our Eye on Health segment with Dr. Kawesch. Dr. Kawesch is a leading vision correction specialist in the Bay Area. He's done over 40,000 procedures, and he is the leading Bay Area eye expert for Bay Area athletes. And we're always pleased when Dr. Kawesch brings a guest with him to discuss topics. And today we have Dr. Jerome Potozkin with us here today. A very exciting topic today, doctors.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about the newest and most exciting advances in laser skin rejuvenation.
And this is really fascinating because we hear about laser rejuvenation for years, but this is a doctor-only procedure. This is fairly new, right?
And it's a new laser, relatively new. It's been about a year now that it's been out, and Dr. Potozkin can talk about what it is and what it can do for you.
So it's called, fractional CO2 laser,
the
right?
Fraxel Repair fractional CO2 laser really takes skin rejuvenation a quantum leap forward. Prior to this, we had lasers that would basically blast off the skin, leaving people with a raw open wound for about 2 weeks and having a serious number of complications. And this is a major change and a major step forward in that we're taking that laser and instead of blasting off everything in its pathway, we're treating small, focused, microscopic treatment areas that we get great results with, and we have marked reduced recovery time.
So it's pretty incredible. So it's almost like, I guess, taking a scalpel instead of a sledgehammer, right? You're just taking little individual spots in an area?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I think we have a video, actually, that we can show of the actual technique being done.
So here's the, you have to wear eye protection.
We have eye protection. It's done with local anesthesia. This is the laser going over the patient's skin, treating tiny little treatment areas. And we go over each area 2 to 4 times. And this causes injury to the deep collagen, stimulating collagen production, reducing wrinkles. We treat the entire face, eyelids, and even off the face.
And so what do you see right after you have the procedure? Do you just have some redness?
Well, right after the procedure, you're pretty swollen for a few days.
Okay.
You have tiny little pinpoint crusts on the skin, but usually within about 3 to 4 days, people are healed. Wow. And then it's just a matter of time for the swelling and the redness to come down.
Right, so the recovery is much faster because of the new type of laser that you're using.
Much faster. With the old lasers, people are out for about 2 weeks minimum. With this treatment, people can be back to work as short as 5 days.
So what do you see most people coming in for this kind of procedure? What do they have that they come in for this new type of laser?
Most people have spots and wrinkles. They want to improve the texture of the skin. We can also resurface acne scars. We do have some before and after.
Yeah, they're pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, just taking a look here, I think we can take these full for you here and take a look at the before and after pictures. I mean, it's a real big difference in the skin, and as far as even the pigment and the spots are all gone.
And I would say on average it takes about 10 years off of someone's appearance.
Oh, pretty
really
incredible.
turns back the clock.
Now, the question people might have is how long does this last, and do you have to have it over again over time? And you don't have that much experience time-wise with it, so...
Well, we've only been doing it for a year because it's a new device, but we plan on this being a one-time treatment. Some people might need a second treatment, but with any rejuvenation procedure, we're turning back the hands of time, and what happens as time goes forward depends upon whether someone's smoking, how much sun they're getting, and their natural genetics.
And it's just really incredible, though, just to see the difference that what this laser does compared to lasers just even developed a few years ago.
Right, and as you said earlier, Mark, this is a procedure that's done by a physician in a surgical suite, not in a medi-spa or anything like that. It's a step above some of these other photofacial treatments and things like that.
Now, take a look at some of these other pictures that we have, the before and after, and tell us about this woman, what was done to her here.
So this is a woman who had her full face done with the Fraxel Repair laser at pretty moderate settings, and this is just several months after, and you can see dramatic improvement in terms of the overall color and texture of her skin, improvement of wrinkles. It's not going to take care of the deeper lines. Those are lines that we would fill in with something like an injectable filler. But in terms of overall skin rejuvenation, this gets great results with minimal downtime and minimal risk. We've seen no scarring with this device. We've seen no problems with pigmentation that we may have seen with older technologies.
It's really, and you're right, it is 10 years. You know, it's funny, normally you see those before and after pictures, and in the after they're all made up, but you really see a clear shot there of what you've done. I mean, it shows for itself the difference. And what's amazing, just a couple days of downtime. What about expense? I mean, is it that much more expensive than other procedures with laser and older lasers?
It's typically, less expensive than what you would pay for a facelift, but it is more expensive than a series of photofacial treatments. I would say the average fee is about $5,000 for a treatment like this.
Well, considering the downtime, I mean, and considering the effects of it, it's pretty incredible.
Now, who might not be a candidate for this?
Someone that has any kind of abnormality in healing, so someone who has lupus or diabetes, someone who has any major medical problems, we would worry about their stability during the procedure.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. Really interesting topic here, fractional CO2 laser. And if you want more information from Dr. Jerome Potozkin, excuse me, doctor, you can get more information on his website at www.mybeautymd.com. And Dr. Kawesch is always happy to take your questions, as we have him on every Thursday. You can go to 2020eyesight.com for more information. We'll be right back on Cron 4 after this short break.
Cron 4's Eye on Health with Dr. Gary Kawesch.